Hi there, and welcome back. It's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello there. So it's the 22nd of March, and how funny, it's a daisy. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but the seeds that you plant. Very, very nice one. And today we're going to do some daisy projects, so that'll be really fun. So I've finished filming all of the Facebook challenge for this month, and they will be going up, you know, the rest of the Mondays for this month. And this is what I'm left with, mainly from the kit and a few plain things that I pulled out, either because, you know, they could go with anything really, or these with the nice touches of green. I thought I could pull them in, so I want to get through all this in, you know, the next few sessions. So I've got a few ideas of things I want to do and stuff, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I want to clear this. So I have got one of my drawers are full of ephemera that we've made. So that's all in here. So all we're left with is what's on my tray, and then the kit actual pages. I should have pulled them out because I might need some for collage. I've also pulled this out. This is the last collage board that I've got. So I thought colour wise that kind of goes. So I might make some clusters on top of this. So I'll prop that there so I remember about it. So obviously I've got a few ideas, like just to get, you know, started. It's first video of the day, so you know, I might need warming up. So that's those. There's some bigger pieces there, look, and then the smaller pieces are there. So let's get some room and start off. So these are from another collage board that I did, and it was just putting strips together. And again, I thought these colour wise went really well with the daisy kit that I'm using. So I've got 3 of those, and I've got 2, 4, 6 tabs from the daisy kit. So I thought we could also use that one. So I would use these as down the page type embellishments, so you could have your tabs sticking out of the book. You can also, you know, glue it just 3 sides and have it as a bit of a tuck. So seeing as we've got an extra one left, I'm thinking let's just make one up. I've not got a lot of scraps at this point, so I've got that. I know I've got something quite plain here, some of this. So let's just now I do normally do these quite boxy because I use the leftovers, what are left, you know, the square type rectangle things. So I'll just cut. I mean, they can have ripped edges, but really they're, you know, just straight pieces. So we've got those 2. Just rip that off at the bottom, put those back in there. So I just do that. What can we layer it on top of? We've got some, oh, ruler might be good in there. Don't know how far I am. I've moved my camera a little bit. So yeah, that'd be fab. And I think I'll just layer it up on some book page. Okay, so I've inked those up and I'm going to glue them down. This is what I would do, you know, but on a bigger scale. But if you didn't see the video where I did that, I thought if I just do one and then kind of see where I went with that. I think I'm going to do that so you can see the numbers. And you know, we often left with lots of cut-offs of things, and they can be quite hard to use, can't they? Don't know if I want it down that way or down. I think I'm going to go up. Let's just raise that a little bit. In fact, I'm going to have the more square end and then the ripped end to the edge. Okay, so I always leave a space, so I would have done the next one, you know, there, and I'd have done it on a much bigger book page. If I'd have been doing it on this, I would have gone that way and done 1, 2, maybe 3. But again, great to use up those book pages, especially these. They're not, you know, the greatest of book pages. They've not got any natural patina or anything. They are actually really strong book pages, so as much as I say they're not very good, they're probably good for pockets and that, but then you've not got a lot of size. You know, they're not very big, but yeah, you could definitely do some book page pockets with that. So I'll tear that off and put that in my scraps. Put that back. So we show ink around here, and now we've got 6. So all we need to do now is just stick the doobie-doos on them. So they always, well, normally seems to be a natural where it where it looks right. So I would say that's going to be that side. So that would go that end of the book. So I filled all my glues up yesterday. I'm filming this on actually Sunday. You'll see this on Wednesday. And yesterday I didn't film. I felt fine. But yeah, it's getting towards the end of the month. You know, wrapping some projects up, thinking about next month, planning, and I just got a lot of stuff going off in my head. Only, you know, paper wise, everything, you know, YouTube, Etsy, Facebook and all the rest of it. Nothing, so that's that one. Nothing worrying. But yeah, sometimes I get a little bit confused. I mean, a lot of you say, you know, how much you think I'm organised and all the rest of it, and I am. But sometimes as things are finishing and things are starting, I do get a little bit muddled up. So I just kind of needed a day to be in here, but not film and not really craft, but do something. So I was, you know, kind of in the zone. So I spent a lot of the day. I cleaned my scissors, I cleaned my mats, I cleaned my table, my choppers, filled my glue up. What else did I do? Did a bit of printing. Kind of looked at where the daisy, so I want to try and make sure I've got three on each side if possible. So I'll do that one on that side. Yeah, looked at like where the daisy project was at, where the woodland project was at. I've kind of finished the, you know, using the digitals up. I did say, I think in the last one, that yes, I still do have some digitals left, but the ones that I've got left are autumnal or blue, and I have done a lot of blue projects so I'm not really fancying blue at the minute. So yeah, I've put those away, so that's kind of that series finished. And yeah, apart from finishing this, what's left of the daisy kit, you know, I'm ready to go with that, with you know, making whatever I'm going to be making, which I still haven't made my mind up, not fully. And then yeah, we've got the woodland friends friends one as well, so I was kind of, you know, gathering all that together, seeing where we was at, and thinking. And I've decided to put the Tim Holtz junk mail one to one side for a bit. I'm just not in the mood for it, which is quite unlike me, but I think, you know, I love Tim Holtz, absolutely love him, but I normally just do him through autumn and you know, part of winter. And yeah, I've done a lot of Tim Holtz, and I just want something, you know, fresh. I'm really fancying, you know, the florals and things. So that's I've got 6 of those made up. So these are tickets, they're already inked. That's a little tag, that's inked. That's a little book plate, that's going the wrong way, so I don't want to use that. That's inked. Okay, I'm just gonna ink these up while I chatter along. If you're not interested in the chat, you can obviously fast forward until I've stopped inking. So yeah, I just fancy doing florals, and that I'm just not feeling doing the Tim Holtz, and it's kind of been holding me up this month. I've kind of filmed everything but and I just thought, you know, it's a bit silly, because I obviously love the project and I'm loving the papers and stuff, but I'm just not in the mood to do it. So I made the decision, you know, yesterday to put that on the back burner. So I am sorry if anybody is following along with it. I do have another junk mail series. Yes, it's on a smaller scale, but you know, it's going to be the same kind of thing, just, you know, with a different I was wondering where my scissors was. Right, let's carry on inking. Yeah, so I kind of needed that day just to, you know, see where I was at, kind of check in with myself, and see what, you know, what I'm going to be doing next month. I'm working on something what is top secret at the moment, which is it's not taking my time up, but it's took a lot of my headspace, kind of thing. I think that's why I needed a bit of a pause yesterday, just to think where I was at with everything, because yeah, my mind's been kind of on that, and yeah, I've just had lots of ideas for different things, and sometimes everything then gets jumbled up in my head. So yeah, I took a pause, and it was nice. I did kind of do some crafting, but it was making tags for the Etsy shop, you know, to go with orders, because I'd run out of homemade ones. And I've said a couple of times I'd bought that lovely stamp from Lorna at Tailor Made Journals with my shop name on, and I've stamped them out, but I want to say around them. I've still not done them actually, but yeah, I've just got some little jobs to to get done. So yeah, I feel better for it, and I'd sorted, you know, this tray out ready. I've done the same kind of thing with the woodland as well. So yeah, I feel better. I may have mentioned this before, so I'm not gonna you know, drone on about it, but in the UK, Mother's Day is approaching, so yeah, I'm having to navigate myself through that. Obviously, you know, Ryan's still got his mum, so you know, I've ordered her flowers, and it's been a challenge. It really has. Even thoughts of like me receiving a card and stuff, I don't even want to. It's like, let's just get over it. Yeah, so that's yeah, the new people are moving in my mum's, oh, I can't even say it's my mum's house anymore, can I? Next week. So yeah, that's obviously the massive things, aren't they? You know, the first year, first whatever. It's definitely getting easier, but yeah, these are obviously, yeah, they're not milestones, are they? I don't know what the opposite is to milestones, but occasions and stuff where, you know, yeah. And then obviously we're starting to approach a year, and it's like, how did that even happen? So yeah, so my head's obviously been filled with stuff like that too. I've just come on for a chat, haven't I? I'm not really crafting, I just thought I'd come on, have a chat. I like doing little ticket things where I just gather a couple of things together, and they're nice little clusters. I use these loads. I find them really, really useful, not just for the obvious of in a corner of a page as decoration, but you know, I could back it on some card to make it even thicker and have it as a little tuck. But I find, you know, let's say this is a plain tag or what have you, you know, it can be a decoration for a tag. It can go on an envelope. They're just very useful, and I don't know, I think I like the shape of it as well. So I'm going to do some of those, but I'm in two minds if to make this into like a belly band. But I don't know if I want a belly band. But do I really want 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 ticket clusters? Well, I might do, because I mean, if I've got embellishments left in that, I can put them in the shop, because I know a lot of you do like to buy some of the embellishments. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll go for that. So this is quite a tall piece, so I'll match this up with this. And again, this is quite a tall piece, so I'll match this with this. Probably put that at the back. I'll do the same with that. Okay, so that's 2. That's probably my next tallest piece, so I will bring that to the front. So that's that one. And then we get a little bit small, so maybe I can do this with a ruler. Is that smaller? A little bit. Let's match that up with that. Some of the embellishments and that, I do print them off a couple of times and do them in different sizes. So that's, you know, that's those. I'm going to get something else out to put with them, but for now I'm just matching them up. So these are quite tiny, aren't they? So I've got a couple at this kind of size, which I think they're small to pair up. So let's have a look. Can you see here? No. So this is my beautiful Edith Holden dish, what I treated myself to last year, I think, for my birthday. Yeah, beautiful. And I bought my teapot and cup as well last year for my birthday. I mean, it was my 50th, so I think, you know, I'll just keep that little. I mean, I've got those tiny tickets. I thought that was a bit too small. I think I have really took the tiny things out. I mean, I could perhaps, that'd perhaps go nice with there. I'm really wanting something quite plain, aren't I, with these? So I might, I can use that one. So that can, we'll do that side. So that could pair up with that. Maybe, no, I'm not liking the shape. Let's put those. Is that bigger than that? Is that bigger than that? Not like it really matters. I don't know. I think it's just a feeling, isn't it? What you think's right, what feels right to yourself. I don't know. You know, there is obviously no right or wrong. It's just placing, you know, a couple of bits together. So I'm not fully convinced with that. So yeah, I don't think there's anything in there, and I think everything in here then will be too big. But that might be better. Oh, I like that. Colour wise, that's lovely. So that can go with that. Can go. That could go with that. That's better. And just a little bit of a wiggle around. So we still want something for that. I quite like that. I wonder, let's just see if I've got a plainish. It's not really in the same kind of, but I like that. So that's going to go. I mean, I would call that, you know, a cluster. Whereas these, I think of these as being snippets. I don't really know the clear definition. Again, I just sometimes, I think, you know, oh my goodness, get it out. I think the terms very much overlap. So we've got these tiny things. I might not be able to use these in this, so I'm not going to, because I think we've got plenty there. So we'll pop those back in the tiny tip. Okay, so then what I thought is, I think they're in here. The lovely Deb sent me these, and I've put some of my other die cuts in here as well. So she did send these ones. I don't, now colour wise they're fabulous, but I think, I don't know, I've got some really tiny ones. What Jodie sent me last year. Let's I might pause and just have a look. I love this folder. I think it's so great that I haven't got to think where to keep them. I can just keep them in here, which is fab. Right, I'm gonna pause. Okay, so I've found them. I thought I'd got more than this, but I haven't. I used these a lot last year, so I think they would be ideal. Got this tall one here. What's, oh, that's the tall. Oh, that's nice. That's going to go on there somehow. That's a tall one. So it's going to need snipping a little bit. I don't mind the top coming off. So we'll have that one on there. Oh, I've got another one of those. Let's Let's chop this down. Oh yeah, lovely. Yeah, I really like this colour. I think that needs something else. Yeah, that's nice. That's, really enjoyed these dies. I can say they're nice and small. Right. I don't fancy a leaf on them, but I'm going to save those to mix in with some other embellishments, because it'd be nice to get these little bits used up. So I'll put that in there. Oh, I could just put that one, couldn't I, on there? Yeah, right. So how am I going to do this? Now, I could either get the stapler and just staple them, which I do that a lot. But I'm thinking I'm going to glue them. So I definitely want it like that. So I've just caught the top and then I'll go around the bottom like so. And then we'll do this. So I think just a strip all down it will be fine. It's nice. Yeah, love them. So with this one, I think, shall we have the girls showing? I think that would be nice. I think they're violets in the background, so that can go there. If you can hear my belly, I'm so sorry. I just did a stir fry for tea last night. Eleanor had stayed at a friend's Friday night, and Saturday they went into town, and they went ice skating again, and we just had a stir fry because I knew that obviously when I went shopping that Eleanor was doing that, and she's not a great fan of stir fry, so I thought, well, while she's not here, we'll have a stir fry. So I'd bought some lovely stir-fried vegetables and some chicken and some like chili sauce and some noodles. What are the noodles I have? I can't have the egg noodles because they've got gluten in. I don't know why I'm asking you what noodles I have. The other noodles anyway, them stringy white ones. And I've got an enormous wok, what you can, you know, get everything in. So I obviously fried the chicken first and then the vegetables, and then pop the noodles in. And yeah, because it was I don't have that side. Yeah, so when I dished it out, because everything was all mixed together, I couldn't really see the meat, and I ended up with 4 really small pieces, and Ryan ended up with the rest. So as much as, you know, I was kind of full when I'd ate it, I think, what did I have after? I think I had a jelly or something, but you know, I'd had enough. But then this morning, my stomach's done nothing but growl. So I must be absolutely starving. I mean, stir fries, not the most filling thing anyway, is it? Oh, I don't know if I even want that on. I just put one on? Really like this one. Yeah, that's nice. So that's those. So really easy, quick embellishments. Right, what else can we do? I don't know. Let me have a think. Okay, so I'm looking at the bigger pieces, and I think there's some in here that I don't want to change into anything. I would probably just like to use them as they are, and that's definitely those pieces. I'm going to put that in my other dish. Cut this, rip this in half. Oh, I did all my re-inkers yesterday as well. I'm going to put that in my other dish. That's an in-between kind of size, isn't it? But I think I'll keep it in here. And this piece, I'm actually going to cut these rollers off and put them in my tiny ephemera. Okay, so they're all cut up, and I'm going to put those in my tiny ephemera. This one Sue bought me, Scrappy Dappy Do Sue, for my birthday last year. Again, it's an Edith Holden one. I do like to keep me little bits on them. Right, so these I'm going to just put in with kind of finished embellishments, because I think I will just use them as they are. Now, a lot of these have been inked, so I need to just go through them and just make sure they're all inked now, so I don't have to keep stopping and starting as I'm making something. And I think I'm going to pick out probably about 6 images to put on some clusters. Now, because I've got that collage board already done, I think I'm just going to rip 6 kind of rectangular shapes out and use those as the basis of my cluster. And then if I put this image on and perhaps one of these little floral leaves, and you know, I might need a bit of maybe tea bag or tissue underneath it, and I think that's how I'll do my clusters this time for this project, because yeah, like I say, that collage sheet is very similar colours to what I'm using, and I did use the rest of my collage sheets up yesterday when I was making tags for the Etsy shop. So if I can get that one used up, I've got no sheets hanging up until I do my next lot. But I've been really mindful this time, and I've tried to minimise the scraps that are being left, and either using them up as you go or just using everything. So I'm trying to get it that I'm getting less and less scraps by the end of the month, and to be quite honest, I don't even think I'd have enough to do a sheet at the end of this month. So, which is really, you know, really good. So I obviously did the collaboration last month with Rachel, and using your scraps, and yeah, I've kind of got right on top of them. So I think this is going to be too big. I want a couple of pretty pictures because I want to put some like hessian behind it and make them into, I call them picture frame pieces. I don't know if there's a proper name or what. I think this size would be really good for the clusters. So let's just pick, you know, six of those. 3, 4, 5, 'That's an Edith Holden piece out of the Edith Holden CD-ROM that I've got. That's a little bit big. Let's go that one. I think I want a couple going that way. So let's go 3 of those and 3 of those. Okay, so we've picked the pieces before we've even got a space. This might not work out. It might be like, oh my goodness, it really doesn't go. But in my mind, it's working out just fine. But we shall see. Let's put the candle back in shot. The candle is a Tab Baker candle. It was part of one of my Christmas presents. It's a nice woody smell, so it's not going to last very long. So I'm thinking, let's go, I don't want them torn. A lot of people would probably hand tear these. It definitely, you know, depends on what kind of look you want. Don't know which side this actually belongs to or if I need it. I think it went there, didn't it? I'll just keep it just in case. So probably done it a little bit too wide actually. Let's do the, oh, see, that's only going to actually have one colour at the back anyway, so that's really nice. Yeah, I like that, and it's ideal because that's a plain kind of piece. I like that on there. Yeah, nice. I think I'll rip that edge. That's better. So this isn't obviously how I would make clusters normally. It is just, you know, to use these up. So I think we'll have that on there. I'm going to get a little bit of that. That's it. Let's just turn that down. Turn that down. Okay, so that's that one. Then we've this bit. I'm not liking that one fat. Let's have a look what that looks like once it's. Colin is very barky because Ryan and Elna have gone to see his mum. Yeah, he keeps barking and crying. They went on a really long walk yesterday and did male bonding, and yeah, it's missing his dad now. I think this would be nice. Oh yeah, look at that. So I might as well just do it like that because I can obviously use the rest of this sheet for something else. Oh, I know, Colin. I'm not liking it on that. Oh, I like it on there. Oh, mate. It's weird, isn't it? Like, I think he well, he must know when it's like Ryan's weekend off, and I think, you know, he expects to spend the entire weekend with them. Bless them. And that's that one. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to sit and get these inked up, get some tea bag material out, and material, paper, well, I suppose it is material, isn't it? And yeah, we'll just build these up. Like I say, I think that's all we'll need, and we can get these used up. Still on the, you know, let's get everything thing used up, especially, I mean, you know, I'd only got a few of these left, so it's like might as well get them used up. Okie dokie, see you in a tick. Okay, I've inked them all. I've just placed 2 on. The rest didn't look right with any on. So I've got a couple of different tissues. I've got this plain one, got that lovely burlappy one that Jeannie sent me from Inkel Studio, and this one from Rita Jensen. Right, let's just get some of this on. Like so. Down there. I just pulled things out my stash which had already, you know, been started on. Again, I think, you know, we all want to rip from something that's new, don't we? You know, and a full new piece. So yeah, I keep trying to be really mindful of, you know, let's use these things that we've already started. Because yeah, it's just so nice starting something new. Oh, I like that behind it. That bit of brown. Put that on there. I think it only needs, you know, one bit on, and then I thought we can perhaps put a label or something on them, so they're fine. I'm going to keep those on my tray, and then they'll be handy for when we do other things. So how am I going to glue them? I think I'm going to do it with the Anita's tacky glue. It's probably the best way. I'm just going to rip that side off. Oh, it's made it a bit funny. I don't like pointy bits. Right, let's see how that fits now. Yeah, that's fab. So if I cover the back, hopefully this will come out. Oh, I know, I noticed this the other day. I've just filled it up, and I noticed the time before when it wasn't totally airtight, that's when it was hard. It's still doing that noise, but it's coming out now. I don't think this glue likes it in here. Right, I'm not going to use that. I'll mess about with that after. Right, I'll use the Kalal, because again it's nice and wet, and it's a lot quicker. Okay, let's place that on there. I don't know if there'll be enough. I don't think it'll seep through enough to, oh, it might. I think it has. Okay. Yep. Don't know if there's enough on this one. Oh, yeah, I suppose there is. I mean, it's only thin tissue. Right, I'll pop that on in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to say, I suppose if the glue's really wet, it's going to seep through and be plenty. Okay. Okay, that's those stuck down and the two little leafy things on. So let's see, I've got a hair stuck to me, to the glue on my fingers. So we'll just find some little, I don't think specimens right. I think I could do with some numbers. You know, all the tiny ones end up at the bottom, don't they? Always. No, that's too brown. I'll put that ruler in with me little bits. Right, come on Tanya, your mind's wandering. I can feel myself wandering off. I don't know where I was going, but yeah, I was definitely wandering. I think I was thinking, what's next, what's next? I think I'm going to leave it at that. I don't think they all need anything. So I'll ink those on, stick them on, and that's those done. So I think we've had a pretty productive little session. We've got quite a few things, and I feel like my head's sorted a bit better. So I shall see you not tomorrow, the day after, and yeah, we'll carry on with what we've got left, and yeah, carry on making some embellishments. I think I'll get the material out for next times. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm talking loud because I need to talk over Colin, because he's very rude, you know, like that. He really doesn't care if I'm talking. So see you next time. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for spending your time with me and for listening. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.